Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll try a pass here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Set up. It's a first down play. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe getting in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Running with purpose. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The Ducks just come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the power powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The spin move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Makes a quick catch. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's second down here. Toss it to the back, running left. Fights off a defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And the defense brings him down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him. take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, looking to throw it. Running, looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
It's a run to the left. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to put it down and run. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set.
Back in motion now. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Clear. Let's go. Timber.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going.
Come on, set.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Okay, ready?
And the Gators are on the move here.
Lasso.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down.
22 Spider.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Ready
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Check, check. Ready.
Ball carried by the running back. Picks up 4. Offense facing 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The Ducks still going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got a 1st down and more. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love about those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot.
Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 14. Next on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
325.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long on the 19. And the quarterback dropping back. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Taking a shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that turnover will finish the football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive